Yep. Do your thing. I'm just here to chime in.
Sounds good. Okay, here we go. And we are live with a cattail already. This is
Oscar.
fast. Yeah, this is Oscar. Hello, everyone. Oh, we already have somebody in chat. I don't know if Ryan, if you have chat open. I don't think I can display it for you at the same time.
No, I'm not gonna worry about it. If somebody.
But it should show up over here at some point.
Yeah, I'll read it and just respond that way probably, unless I need to type.
Oh, you probably won't, but we'll have to see how many people we have to put the timeout on tonight. Last what was it, Monday was kind of rough. There were a lot of
I'll fire it
people
up.
People are having problems watching what they were saying. But yes, hi, it is me, Melvin. This is Tiny Hat Thursday. I'm wearing a new fez. It kind of looks like the old one. I actually lost my first fez, believe it or not, which is hard to do considering I don't get out of the house much.
Oh.
So this is a new one. But hopefully this one sticks around a little better. With me tonight is my very special guest Ryan, one of my moderators, also known as Vonbane on the Twitch and the Twitters.
Hello.
How are you doing tonight, Ryan?
I am well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. This is exciting. So I think we're gonna do what, Aether Revolt draft? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that sounds good. Have you done many of them in real life yet?
No, just a couple during the day.
That's about where I am. I think I've done like maybe 3 or 4. So I'm behind the curve on where I should be, but you know, you get busy, you can't do stuff.
Yeah, well, real life and stuff.
So what I was thinking about doing actually is starting out by starting a friendly sealed league, and we can take a look at the pool, and then when more people get in here, we can actually start the draft, so there's more people watching at the beginning.
Okay.
Because I think the beginning is the most interesting part. The drafting part. The games are good too, but I think people really like to see the picks and what happens.
Okay.
All right, so let's see what we can do here. All right. Hey, Boot to the head. You made it. Are you at work, sir? Of course you're at work. You better be at work. What am I looking for here? Sealed league. Friendly or competitive? Friendly is probably fine.
Yeah.
We can all be friends.
There's twice as many people in that one.
That's true too. It fires a little faster. Although I've heard some very deep discussions on whether or not you should actually buy the extra packs or not if you're doing it.
Oh.
Based on EV, etc., etc. If it's in your interest to spend the money, if it's not.
Oh wow.
Nothing on fire. That's good. Sounds like Boot's having a good evening. All right, let's see what we can do. Come on, good cards. One time. Okay, let me move this over for a second so I can make sure everything's settled up right. I always have to adjust these windows over and over again. I don't know why Magic Online can't remember where a window is.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about fixing Magic Online.
Well, there are many things to fix.
Yeah.
That is for certain.
Actually, the professor did a video, I think he put it up today, about things that needed to be fixed, or top 5 things he needed to see improved.
Oh, what were the top 5?
5 was like a reward ladder. He compared it to Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah, he was talking about Pokemon, right?
Yeah, so he said 5 things that they do that Wizard should do with Magic Online. So the top one was a tutorial for new players, but
yeah, I mean, there's definitely some room here. All right, let's see if we got anything good.
You got a shiny one.
Noxious Gearhulk. All right, that is good. What are our other rares? Yeheni is fine. Good if you can feed him things. Midnight Entourage is fine. Works with Yeheni. Yeheni's an Etherborn.
Yep.
Fumigate, okay. Baral's expertise is okay. And Baral himself. Herself? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a human wizard, so it's one or the other. I don't know.
Doesn't look like you got a lot of blue.
Yeah, let's see what we got here.
Yeah,
Okay.
No
Almost no white. What do we have in white? That could be the easiest one to stop. Alright, so okay. Fumigate's good. Aerial modification is not exciting. Refurbish is so-so. Good with Noxious Gearhulk, though. We could do some silliness.
Oh, yeah.
Pioneer's fine.
Yeah.
Caught in the Brights is good. Audacious Infiltrator is okay. It's a 2-drop. Playable.
Yeah, your white's playable.
Yeah, Fragmentize is alright, but not a lot of cards. What do we have in blue? This 4/4 Hexproof is fine. Tezzereth's Ambition is okay. Baral's Expertise is probably good enough with the extra ability.
Yeah.
Or close anyways. Leaving the Dust, it's alright. Maybe. Metallic Rebuke is okay. Sealed might be alright. I don't think I'd play it in draft.
Yeah.
Drake is okay. Now we have the artifacts. See if I can get the artifacts in here. There are many of them, and they're very small.
Reservoir Walker, Treasure Keeper. Yeah.
Alright, we'll go through the artifacts last. Let's finish up blue. Trade Winds is alright with the Revolt mechanic, I think. You might get some value there. So. Negate is fine. And Sealed, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Probably not 2.
No.
Baral is a 1/3. I mean, I guess it makes some of your spells cheaper, so Baral is probably okay. Not super exciting. And the Swooper is actually good, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, what's next? Well, I think the Gearhulk's in. I've been pretty impressed with the Fen haulers. They rarely ever cost 7.
Yeah, with the artifacts, yeah.
Gearhulk is in. That's our best card. Scavenger's alright. Midnight Entourage is good.
Yep.
Yeheni is good. Mine Rod is so-so.
Yeah, so.
Defiant Salvager. Sacrifice an artifact to get a counter, but only as a sorcery, so it's okay, I think. DC Sports says the Fen Hauler's only 5 mana usually.
Okay. That sounds
Yeah, 5 or 6. Rush Vitality I like. Indestructibility and Lifelink is a pretty good combo.
Yeah, for an instant, yeah.
Resourceful Return I think is good and sealed. Get your bomb back. It also usually is card advantage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Salvagers and Aetherborn works with the other one. Good point, good point. Probably not 2 of those though.
No.
Where's our black removal?
Well, you got Fatal Push up at the top.
I think we're playing black. Bruiser's okay. Die Young is fine.
Yeah.
I like the Aether Poisoners. Just a 1/1 Death Touch that does some other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get this.
And I think Harsh Scrutiny is probably a start in sealed. Everybody has good cards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fourth Bridge Prowler is probably just a sideboard card. It does kill servos and thopters and stuff, but I like to see them first before I play a 1-drop.
Yeah.
All right, what do we have in red? Yeah, that's fine. 3/3 Menace is fine. Scrapper Champion is good. I've been pretty impressed with that one. Human Artificer. Is that a lady? Looks like a lady.
Yes, that's a lady.
Ooh, 2 of them. All right. I'm in. Chandra's Revolution is good. 2 of those is fine. I like that. Siege Modification. We'll have to keep this in mind if we have vehicles.
Let's see.
2 of them. Yeah.
You have Consulate Skygate. You have.
I'm not big on Hijack.
Yeah, I think you have like 3 or 4 vehicles, so.
Invigorated Rampage. Well, that's the creatures get some damage through. It's good in an aggressive deck. I don't know if it's going to be good in sealed.
Yeah, maybe 1.
That's a maybe. It's probably an early cut. Aether Chaser is good.
Yep.
2 of them is good too. Built to Smash I like. I think it's a good combat trick. I like the 1 mana combat tricks, even if this one requires you to be aggressive a little bit. Rampage is absurd with double champion. That's a good point. Give a double striker +4/+0. Suddenly it's like 7/3 double striker that tramples. Seems good. All right, red's looking not too bad. How's green? Good old Outrider is fine.
Yeah. What else?
Elite is so-so. Vandar is okay. It's a 2-drop. I would probably, I don't know if I would start Natural Obsolescence. There are a lot of artifacts in the format. It's okay. Larger than life is out. High Spire Infusion is a decent trick.
Yeah, you get energy and.
Ooh, Boot the Head's getting his Gigabyte Fiber installed tomorrow.
Oh, very nice.
Sweet. We got a Mana Dork. That's good. Then we got a Revolt card, which we don't really have any Revolt things yet. So I don't know if I would play this unless I was splashing. Well, here's one Revolt thing. Ooh, and Blossoming Defense, good card.
Okay, gold you got.
Tezzeret's Touch, which is fine, but I don't think we're gonna be blue.
Yeah, probably not.
Green is kind of shallow, yeah. Hazardous Conditions has not been very impressive in this format, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a boar. Oh, I got the chat over your head. I gotta fix that. Hold on a second. The chat is streaming across your face.
Oh. Yeah, oh yeah.
1 second while I fix that. Okay, I think that should be better.
Cool.
We shall find out. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna be green-red, right? I think we're gonna be black something, probably.
Yeah.
And a 4/4 for 4 is alright, but if we're not in those colors, not a splash. And we saw these. Spire Patrol is a good card, but I don't think we're doing that. Most of my artifacts suck. Thanks, DC. No, you know how to make a person feel good about themselves. Although I guess I didn't build them, so. Make it a little easier to read.
There we go.
What do we have here? Pacification array is fine. It's the tapper.
Mm.
Map is good. 2 maps is probably fine. We got the white construct. Probably not.
No.
Skygate is probably okay, depending on what we're doing.
Construct is.
If we need a 2-drop. If we really need 2 drops, but hopefully not. Blue puzzle not. We don't really have a lot of energy stuff going on either.
No.
We have a prism.
You got 1 vehicle.
Some automatons. Green puzzle knot. We have a mobile garrison, which is okay.
I got under our express, so I see 2 vehicles.
Filigree crawler has not been great.
No.
Yeah, we didn't really get any of the good ones. Red implement. Treasure Keeper's good. I like Treasure Keeper.
Yeah, Treasure Keeper's fine.
Untethered Express is in.
Yep.
Probably our best card.
Express, yeah.
Yeah.
Foundry, yeah.
Yeah, not great. It's just a 3/3. 2 of them. And a Reservoir Walker, which, if you need energy, is an okay card. If you don't, it's just a 5-mana 3/3 that gets you some life.
What can we do with energy? Anything?
I don't think so. I don't think we had any payoffs. So I don't think we're white. Let's get that out of here. I think we're definitely black. I think the question is, are we blue or green or probably red?
Hmm.
I think our removal's in red, unfortunately.
Yeah, I agree.
And we've got some tricks in green. A little bit of card draw in blue. But nothing super exciting in those colors. Just sort of like ho-hum stuff. Yeah, I think DC's on it. I think it's going to be black and red.
Yeah, I think red does more.
Yeah, not blue. Okay, so green we have a trick, and a critter, and a critter, and a trick, and a sideboard card, and a creature. 4 creatures and 2 tricks and no removal. We didn't get any like Hunt the Weeks or Nature's Way or Prey Upons or any of the cards that we really want in green.
Yeah,
Sadly. Okay, so I think green is out.
Oh, that's 23 cards. So we have to cut.
Yeah, and then here's the artifacts.
Now definitely keeping Untethered Express, Treasure Keeper.
Whole lot of 4s.
Yeah, a lot of 4 drops.
Well, let's see, what are the good ones? Yeah, Express is kind of a creature. I'll move that up there. I'm not sure on the mobile garrison, but can we sort the rest of the pool? See if I can get it so that we can see everything.
Let's see.
It's kind of hard with all the 3 drops, but
Yeah. I mean, it's not like a fast deck, I don't think.
no, I think this deck is going to be kind of playing control with a couple good cards to win.
Yeah, we're just going to stall them out until you get to your big ones.
So we want the removal. It's a little hard to see this way. Let's combine them back up. So I guess the questions are, what do we not want? I think this is a deck that kind of does want Skygate. I don't think we're going to be that aggressive.
No, I mean, how many creatures do we have in the 2-drop?
One. This one's all right. We'll see if Fireweaver makes it. Might not. 2 Chasers, a Bruiser, a Poisoner.
Okay.
So about 5.
Okay.
Yeah, Built to Smash might come out. I don't think we're going to be that aggressive. If this was just Giant Growth, would be better. But since it's attacking creatures, I don't think we're going to be playing that. $30 cards, so we got to cut some stuff. Do we need the maps? Is the question.
I mean, we don't need double red for anything, right?
Yeah, no double red.
There's only 2 double black cards, so
Right.
I don't know if we need to.
And I don't know if we have any revolt triggers anywhere. We got some improvise, but that's about the same as a land.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, revolt's kind of nothing.
Only 2 improvised creatures, yeah. I'm not sure if we need the pacification array. All right, so let's do this. So our removal is
Fatal Push.
Fatal Push and
Die Young, sort of.
yeah, it gets the early stuff. 4 okay removal spells. Gearhulk kind of counts. Not sure if we need a brawler. We have a lot of 2-drops, but not a lot of 3-drops. Maybe we don't want this mobile garrison. This is not going to be doing much.
Do we have any use to untap our artifacts? Not really.
Yeah, we don't have any creatures that do anything interesting.
I mean, you untap the array, maybe, but meh.
Cut the Midnight Entourage. I don't know how many Aetherborn do we have?
Let's see. The Chaser. No, he's
One. One average. Oh, 2. 3.
That's it.
Just 3. Yeah, I mean it could be a cut. I guess the nice thing about it is when it dies, it draws you a card. So it's kind of like a 4 mana 3/3 with upside.
Yeah.
I mean, is it better than say a 3/3 menace?
By the time you're dropping him, yeah, if we can improvise him out early, I guess, but
yeah, I mean we have some 2-drops. I don't think the garrison is in.
I agree.
I'd
say you could probably cut one of the maps.
Yeah. A little fixing is fine. We don't have any revolt. Do we need a petrification array?
I mean, the only thing we can use that for is to, improvise. We can stall out if we get stuck. That's about it.
Yeah, I like bringing this in against like the big green decks, but I don't want to necessarily start it. It might be better in sealed as a start.
Yeah.
I like harsh scrutiny. I think in sealed it's good. DC's asking about harsh scrutiny. It also scries 1. So very early in the game, it's good because you get to do 2 things you want to do.
Yeah.
One is you get to look at their hand, you get to take a card, and then you get to scry. So
yeah, it's only creatures, but
Yeah, and it's sort of like you're up half a card after the scry.
Yeah.
I mean, I like casting it on turn like 3 if I don't need to scry for my lands. But if I do, just firing it off on turn 1 is fine. I'm not sure about this Reckless Fireweaver. I don't think we have a lot of artifacts. It's kind of just a 1/3.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts.
Yeah. It's not exciting. $27. One of these 4s needs to go. Maybe both of them. Probably something in the 2 spot. Skygate is a cut? No, I like Skygate. This deck wants to block.
2 Aether. Do we need both Aether Chasers?
I like these at the 2-drop slot because they have first strike. Especially if you put 2 of them down. I mean, they block very well.
Then we can use the energy for them, right? We can make 1/1s with them. So that's what they do, right? They make 1/1s.
Brawler is a 3-drop. How often is it a 3-drop? We have 4 artifacts. So sometimes it's a 3-drop. It's sort of like a 3.5 drop. You think this deck wants to attack? I don't think this deck wants to attack. I think this wants to draw its good cards. 3 servo producing 2-drops. See, if this was a deck that wanted to attack a lot, I think you should be playing Built to Smash, because then you can attack with these servos.
Yeah, we're not really going to attack until at least probably turn 3.
I mean, we could get in with a first striker if we have a 2/2. If we have one of these guys on turn 2. Because, I mean, if you're going to take this deck and make it aggressive, let's see, what would I do? I would take this out. Probably take the Skygate out. Put Built to Smash back in. Put the Garrison back in. And I would cut... I like Rush of Vitality. I don't know if we need the Prism. We don't do anything really cute with the Prism, and we don't need the fixing.
Yeah.
So I'd probably cut the Prism. And then something in the 4s. If I was trying to be aggressive, maybe the Entourage would go.
Entourage, because you want the burn, you want.
And then what else would I do? Resourceful Return. Yeah, if I was being aggressive. Something probably like this, and with the... Do I want the array?
If we're attacking, we're probably... I don't know if we're tapping stuff down.
Yeah, it's a little expensive. I mean, sometimes tapping their big guy to get it out of the way is good. You can also sometimes set up turns where you tap 2 things. So at the end of their turn, you tap 1, and then you tap another thing on your combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tap down blockers. It's just a question if there's something else I would want. Oh, the Scavenger, I don't think we'd play this.
No, it doesn't really do much. It's just a big...
So I would probably build this. I don't think we missed anything. I mean, we could get crazy and play the Siege modifications. Or you could play one of them. We have 2 artifacts where it's really good and 2 double strikers where it's really good.
Yeah, I'd probably play one, just...
Do something like that.
Yeah.
I think one of these could be good. You have to watch for getting blown out. But if you put it on one of these guys, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you put it on the Express, I don't think you can lose, as long as it doesn't die.
Yeah, it's got trample, so yeah.
Alright, I think I'm going to save this one. And then we are going to go to the draft. So, okay, this is definitely a deck. My inclination would not be to build it this aggressive, especially in sealed.
Well, they never expect the...
Actually, you know what? If we're going aggressive, hold on a second. We had the red artifact welder guys.
Oh, the automatons.
Automatons as 2-drops. One of those might be okay.
Eh. They don't have menace, right? They just have the ping, right?
Yeah, they could just ping, but they're actually not bad late game cards. If you get close to finishing your opponent off and can't seal the deal to kill them. Is it better than anything else we have in that slot? Maybe better than the Poisoner?
No. I like having Death Touch because that'll take care of.
Yeah, it's good to sit back later and kind of block their big thing so you don't die on the backswing. I don't know if the Defiant Salvager is doing anything. It's a 2/2.
We're not making servos or anything to sack to it, right?
No, we're not doing anything. Well, I mean, we have some that make servos. We potentially could. We don't have anything cute to do with it besides that, though.
Right.
Okay, so we got one of the automatons in. I don't know what I would cut for a second one. You think Siege is just too cute? Maybe in Sealed where the removal is slightly better, it might be too cute, but if you can connect with it the turn you play it, I think it's a lot of damage. I mean, you don't want to walk into a removal spell with it, but...
Well.
I mean, how much damage would you have to put on a card to make it worth a card in 3 mana? Like +6?
Yeah, if you get it on the Aether Chaser, that's what, plus with double strike, that's... Oh, sorry, I got...
Oh yeah, if you put on a Scrapper Champion, you have a 5/2 double striker that gets counters. So the first time it attacks as a 6/3 double striker.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think you need a little bit of power. This deck isn't hyper aggressive, which is where you'd want to be to play a lot of little things. So I think you want something to get through, and there's a lot of big creatures in this set. Seems like a sideboard card. And we already have 2 tricks. I don't know. I mean, I would want, if I didn't have that, I would probably want like a 3 mana creature. I don't know that we have any. Not in our colors. Mine Rot.
Eh.
Only 13 creatures and 2 vehicles. Yeah, we just don't have a lot of creatures though. That's another thing.
No.
We have a lot of other stuff. I mean, we could play the Express as well, but that's not super exciting.
No, we didn't. No. The Gear Hulk was pretty much our super exciting. And your vehicle.
Find room for another 2-drop? Yeah, maybe. I mean, if we wanted to be very aggressive, we could get the other one in. I mean, you could do something like that. Having both is great. Yeah. I mean, it is another creature. I guess we are kind of low on creatures, which does kind of make an enchantment worse. So now we're at like 16 counting the vehicles.
Right.
I'm not sure there's anything else we could do. We could play an Esper Construct.
Yeah, that's...
Yes, that's very so-so.
Two for, it's 2 for 2, so that's pretty average.
Okay, well, I'm going to save this, and I think it is time to get into the draft. This is a good warm-up exercise. Get the old brain flow. Get the noggin going. Can we play the red implement over a land? We have 2 6-drops effectively. We don't need Revolt, right?
No, not really.
So I mean, this is what, ping them for 2, get your card back for 2 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we had like some revolt stuff to do, maybe. Yeah, just fatal push, and I think fatal push is often just fine. A lot of times we'll be using it on the first couple turns just to get a blocker out of the way, and then we can just trade a junky creature later to get revolt. That's kind of one of the neat things about this format is that you can just attack into a big thing with a little thing, and you can have multiple reasons for why you're doing that. You could have revolt, you could have a pump spell. It's just so hard to block. Implement pokes for 1. Oh, that's even worse. I was thinking it did another one and went to the graveyard.
No, you get to draw a card.
You just get to draw a card. Yeah, so this is ping them, draw a card for 2 mana. Yuck. Hi, Oscar. What do you think of the deck? No opinion? You can help us out? No? No tips? Are you saving it for the Pro Tour? Is there a Pro Tour for cats? Nothing? The cat does not want to talk. The
Yeah.
cat will give no secrets. Alright. The cat says, "Why are you harassing me? I just want attention. Stop wasting time in this game and pet me." Okay, well, we've got this. Let's go ahead and jump into a draft. Let's get that going. Drafting. Alright, so here's the plan. You're making the picks. I'm just sitting here clicking the buttons.
No, I don't make the picks. You make the picks, and I say, "Yep."
No, this isn't how it works.
And
I don't want that kind of pressure.
We can collaborate. It's a consensus. Takes
Collaborate.
humility.
All right, we can lose together. I think that's fair.
Or we can have DC pick everything, and we can just tell them why we're not doing that.
Yeah, I think DC will tell us what to pick anyways, and then we can decide if we want to agree or not.
Yep.
Oh, the last one where I went 1 and 2. So sad. Okay, well, 5 people. Hey, Mirror Twin. How much do I love cats? Really depends on what they've been doing. That number varies wildly from day to day, and also varies on how much cat barf I have to clean up in the morning when I wake up. So the answer is probably 10 minus the number of cat barfs I have to clean up on a daily basis. Plus, depending on whatever they destroy. As long as they're not chewing on my tiny hats, which they do. Nope, 7 people.
Both of them barf or just Oscar?
I think they both do. They both shed a lot, and they both do that cat like.
Yeah.
And then it's.
Yeah. That was.
Nope. Sorry, you probably didn't need the reenactment. All right, what do we have? Scrap trawler. See if I can make this fit.
Yeah, there's not a great pack.
No. I
mean, Cut in the Brights is alright.
Sorry, Galvez, you'll have to make it a clip if you want to see it again. I think Trawler is okay. Cost in the Brights is fine. What else is in here? Not much.
Nope.
Poisoner's okay. Lifecraft Awakening can be cute. It is also colorless.
Yeah, you can put Scrap Trawler into any deck, so.
Yeah, it's fine. Just need to get some artifacts to go with it. Okay, now we got some stuff. 2 decent gold cards. Automaton. I like the Eagle. That's about all I like.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you want Revolt or do you want?
Yeah, I think it's a matter of do we want. Would we rather be green white or red white? I guess is the question.
What green was in the first pack? Did we see?
Just that the instant that puts counters on artifacts.
Oh, okay. All right.
DC likes red white better. I don't really have a preference. I think green is overdrafted though, if that makes a difference.
Yeah, I would take the red white for now and
Yeah,
see
that's
if
fine.
any red comes our way.
I wouldn't mind if the ego wheeled. They probably won't. Um, if this wheels, that's fine. I like having one of those kind of things in an aggressive deck. Hope we don't
Uh,
just lose to a Tusker. There's an Aether Chaser, which is good. Treasure Keeper is fine. Death Dismissal is okay.
yeah, it's expensive, but
Yeah. So we have our choice basically of an aggressive 2-drop or a more valuable 4-drop. Trapper Keeper.
let's see.
Yeah, Sonic collected a ring. Pudding.
Oh yeah, that's my text message noise because
Uh-huh.
I got sick of all that stuff. Uh, yeah, I would say probably. I don't know.
Do you like the Chaser or the Keeper?
I like the chaser. I think.
All right. Keeper keeps us more open. Uh, yeah, it might be true. I'm gonna jump over. We don't know that we're red white yet. Maybe something's open.
Yeah.
Like maybe black is open. What is this? Efficient construction. I have seen played once and it was not impressive.
No.
Although if we have a lot of artifacts, it might be, but not right away. The Revolutionary is okay. It's a 6-mana 4/4 that can be a 6-mana 6/6. There's a so-so removal spell. Efficient construction all in. Thank you, DC. Bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, a bunch of implements that we probably can't do much with.
Not yet. The white one and the red one. I think we want one of these black cards.
Yeah, I would agree.
I kind
Yeah,
of like the removal.
I would say the removal. We have six manas. Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of red.
Oh yeah, here's some red cards. I like Revolution. The Strangler is fine. I know. Boot to the Head really likes PS Revolution. It's also really good with we could be doing some silly artifact stuff here.
Yeah.
What else is there? A Smasher. There's one black card. You want to try PS Revolution? We could get crazy. Boot likes the card. DC likes the card. With
Yeah.
Trawler, it could be funny. All right. We get back something and we get back something. And then we can start taking the implements and like other things.
Yeah. All the. Cause they'll probably wheel. Another gear.
Okay, what do we have now? We have a little automaton. We can buy this back with our other stuff. It's actually not bad. It can be very big. That might work in this deck actually. The steel spell I'm not big on.
Yeah, there's not much else in there.
Night market guard, sack
Yeah.
outlets, and the implements. Yeah, I like this. I mean, you make it big, you run it into them, you just buy it back again.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is he tearing that arm off or putting it on?
I think he's attaching it.
Okay.
When you have taught an automaton how to build others of its kind, it's a small step to build itself. All right.
Yeah.
Heart of Gearper, we could get really, really deep with the artifacts here. Gremlin Infestation is okay. There's a 5 mana 6/2, which is so-so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna really do anything with that.
There's a black trick, white disenchant.
Yeah.
Infestation might be fine. It's another way to just hit them for little bits of damage, if that's what we're doing by throwing things at them.
Yeah, that's fine. Or hope, yeah, either one.
Yeah, I don't really like hope though. I mean, I would rather have more. I don't know. That just doesn't seem that valuable. So now we could take an implement of combustion.
Yeah.
We could take a 5 mana thing. I don't think we want an aggressive trick.
No.
The implement might be fine.
Yeah, I'd take the implement.
All right. We're getting somewhere. There's another implement. Ravenous Intruder. Sacrifice an artifact. Okay. That is a way to sacrifice things.
Yeah, make it a 3/4. Yeah.
We can also eat things, and then the trawler gets kicked off, so you can get things back. It's an Atog.
It isn't a tug.
The Atogiest of Atogs. Well, we can take another automaton to buy back. I don't think we want a crusher.
No.
I don't think we want a trick. And I don't think we want a 6/2.
Yeah.
Crawler might be good here. Get some value. There's also the sacrifice an artifact guy.
Tap and sack, do 2. Yeah.
And get it back. Yeah, I think the crawler's fine. Actually, no, with the implements and stuff, I think I want the smasher.
Yeah,
Another one.
Yeah.
All the combustions.
All the automatons too.
Might play this. I might just need a creature. It's also a 3-drop, which you can start the cycle off. What do we have here? Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Minus 2/1 menace. Yeah, it's probably okay. What else is in here? Another Treasure Keeper, Poisoner, Krill Finality, another Sacrifice. There's a Brawler. There's also the black implement, which might be better than the red one. I think we'll just take the Siphoner, probably.
Yeah, it's a 2-drop.
Yeah, it's a 2-drop with Menace, and we can get some energy.
Yeah.
Do we have any energy generation? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, what do we have now? Vengeful Rebel's got to be good with all these artifacts that we can sacrifice, right?
I think so. What else we got? There's
Cogworth Assembler is a little expensive.
Yeah.
There's a map.
Assembler's nice if your opponent has good artifacts you want to copy. But if you got to make it to 7 mana.
Yeah, I think we take the Rebel. Rebel with a cause. And now where are we? No red cards.
Nope.
The Aeronaut is okay. With this deck, it'll probably be a 3/3 flyer most of the time.
3/3 flyer for 4 is alright.
We already have one of these, I think. No, we didn't.
No, I don't think we took it. We just saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not exciting, but I think it's the pick. There's nothing really else here. A lot of white cards. Splash a Harpooner.
Winding Constrictor, can't take.
Yeah, I'm not really happy about any of this. Thopterus is good. Yeah, I took it, but I don't like it. Oh, we can have another ATOG. Start eating all the things.
Yeah, well, there's not much else. What else we got? We got another assembler vehicle.
Resourceful return wouldn't be bad, but I think when we want the ATOG, we're gonna have so many artifacts to eat.
Yep, I agree.
Nothing else, I don't think. All right. Yeah, I mean, we could have taken Thopter Arrest on the chance that we get like 2 Renegade maps, so we could splash it or something, but not very likely. Now what we can take?
Maybe the walker or the.
We could take the Crawler or the Walker. The Walker gives us energy. The Crawler gives us
And the walker
some
gives
value.
somewhat. Yeah. 3 wave 3 energy for 5. Or the. No, we got plenty of atom. We already have an automaton, so we got 2 of those.
Gear Smasher number 2. Am I not seeing a Gear Smasher?
No. Yeah, I'd take the crawler or the walker.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to take the Crawler because it gives us 2 artifacts.
Yep.
Well, here's another Gear Smasher. Servo Schematic. That could be a thing in this deck. Yeah, here's a Smasher. We already have 2 Atogs and a Smasher, though, so we have 3 Sacrifice outlets. Oh, there's... Never mind, there's Daring Demolition. We're just going to take this.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even see it. I assumed it would be gone by now. As DC screams in his chair wherever he is. I misclicked. What did I take? I took Decommission. Instead of the Filigree Familiar.
Is that what we were taking?
Yeah, that's what we were gonna take.
Yeah.
Darn. Sly Requisitioner. This could be good in this deck. Whenever a non-token artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, create a 1/1 servo.
No, we're gonna got 4, 5, 6, 7.
We have lots of artifacts.
We got 7 already.
I think that is good here.
Man, I don't know what else you'd take.
I would probably take another Automaton. I mean, you could look at the turret as a finisher. If we're just gonna be hitting people in the face with stuff, a couple of these wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah.
But I think this is a deck where this card is actually decent. Now what? There's a Solvent.
Or
There's a Trick.
or Prowler, yeah.
There's a Prowler. Prowler's okay. It kills servos and Thopters sometimes. It's not an artifact.
No, but it's a yeah. It's a 1-drop, but yeah.
I mean, what else would we take? Solvent, I guess. If we saw something we really had to kill, but 7 mana is so expensive.
Yeah, you don't need another vehicle, so.
I think I'll take the Prowler. On the chance that I want to side in something, I'm more likely going to want the Prowler than the Solvent, I think. I don't think I'm going to start the Prowler, though. Yeah, it's close.
Another Gear Smasher or a Brawler.
There's also a Cruel Finality.
Yeah, we got 1. No.
I think the Smasher's fine. Prowler's cool as a 1 in the sideboard. Yeah. The Brawler? They want us to take the Brawler? Alright, whatever.
The Wrangler, Strangler.
I mean, it's a 3/3 that's going to be cheap in this deck. It could be a 2-drop, almost. Foundry Assembler might get played. A 2/3 Menace, that's not an artifact. I don't think we're super excited about.
Yeah, Assembler's fine.
I wonder if we want, like, we have a lot of sacrifice effects. I wonder if we want, like, a Wrangle just to steal some artifacts and then just eat them with things.
Oh, yeah.
We have the Atogs, right? So we can steal a bunch of artifacts and munch them. So that might be actually a playable card. There's a 3/1. I guess. Not super exciting. Oh, here we go. Okay, we can have a 5-mana 5/4 or Resourceful Return, which gets back our artifacts and creatures.
Yeah,
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we might want some more beef at some point, but
Yeah, we might need a big body just to finish. But
yeah.
I don't...
I think we'll have a chance to get bigger things in the next pack.
You opened a Noxious Gear Hulk and
Yeah, let's open a Gear Hulk in our colors. Or a Bombat Courier. Or we could take a Renegade Freighter. That's always good.
I would take the Renegade Freighter.
I mean, Bombat Courier is cute, but it's just a 1/1. It's really bad late. It's probably the Freighter. Monitors would be alright in this deck. Fireweavers might not be bad.
It just does a little ping.
We saw like one black implement DC. We just didn't take it because we took something better.
Yeah. Yeah. Spark
Spark is so-so. I
So-
think I would take Freighter followed by Subtle Strike followed by Fireweaver in this deck and then Monitor.
Yeah. I agree.
Freighter's just good though. Sometimes you can just Freighter people to death.
Well, we might need to, so.
Yeah. And now we can take second one. Second one. Oh, there's also Welding Sparks. Interesting. Freighter or Sparks? All the Freighters? I mean, Freighters are artifacts we can sacrifice to the Atogs, and we can potentially get them back. Or when they also die, we can get them back either with Pia's Revolution or the Trawler.
Do we have any removal?
We have Demolition. Not a lot else.
So maybe Sparks. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we already have one Freighter, and we're not going to be playing a ton of creatures. I kind of like having the removal spell. We have Cruel Finality, I guess. It's kind of sad to pass a Freighter, but I think Sparks is probably what this deck needs more.
I agree.
Because it wants to live. It doesn't want to smash as much as it wants to live and do silly things.
There's Pyrohelix.
Oh, we're just going to take this Unlicensed Disintegration and be very, very, very happy with it.
Yep.
Yay. Yay. We're in the right colors. Don't misclick this time, Melvin.
That's good flavor text.
I'd stand back if I were you. Spire Bluff Canal is worth 3 tickets. Alright, well. A shame. That's not why I'm here.
No.
Ooh, I like Doomed Operative. Oh, there's another Freighter?
Holy crap. Wow.
That just knocked my hat off. I like Doomed Operative a lot, but I think we take the Freighter.
What are people taking that they're passing the Freighter?
I don't know. 2 of the uncommons are here, so the rare is gone. 1 of the uncommons is gone. Maybe they opened to foil something. Who knows?
We'll find out. Well, no, we won't, because this is League.
Okay, well, we can take an Inventor's Apprentice, which is going to be a 2/3 most of the time. We're going to have a ton of artifacts. We could take a Hub to get energy.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So I think it's Hub or Apprentice.
Yeah, we don't need Built to Smash.
Aether Hub is half a ticket. Do we need the energy is the question.
Yeah.
I don't mind having another creature, especially if I've got 2 Freighters I need to get running.
The only thing we're doing with energy is making servos, or
Yeah, I think so. Or we could draw a card with the Siphoner. Lots of 3-drops. There's a lot of good 3-drops here. So there's the Monitor, which is an artifact.
Nope.
We could take a 2-mana artifact as a construct. The Gremlin is okay, but I think we have enough shenanigans.
Yeah.
Monitor over Scourge. The monitor is an artifact and it does silly combo things with the rest of the stuff we're doing.
We got a lot of 3-drops.
Yeah, I think our 3-drop is getting a little heavy. So the question is, do we want the construct more than the monitor?
No, I'd say monitor probably.
Yeah. Monitor, and then a bunch of stuff we don't care about. Fireside Infiltrator, meh.
Another 3-drop.
I guess there's a chance we want Mind Rot against some opponent, but not necessarily. I don't think we're going to want a 3-2.
No, it just pings.
Not exciting. Self-assembler, did we get any other assembly workers? I don't think so.
No.
I know that other 5-drop is an assembly worker. Yeah, we need different costs for Troller. Yeah, a 2-drop would be good. A 2-drop mana artifact would be great. Giant Spectacle? I don't know what I want here. Maybe another monitor? Cathartic Reunion?
Nah. Fireweaver.
Yep, there's a Fireweaver, there's a module.
Oh.
Probably the Fireweaver? Hi, Scepter K. No, there's not a scary monster. That's just me.
Or me. I could be a scary monster.
Mono Monitor? I think we might need a 2-drop. 2 monitors is probably plenty. Live Fast. Renegade Tactics. I don't think we want to be tacticking.
No.
Some situation we may want to live fast, but I don't think it's very likely. A Doorbuster with energy, or just a giant. Just a giant is fine. Kind of a top end thing. It's not very exciting though. Stuff we're not gonna play. Stuff we're not gonna play. Stuff we're not gonna play.
So we gotta cut 6.
Yeah, it looks like we didn't get any maps, so we need to get probably down to 23. So what are we trying to do with this? That is a good question. Okay, so what do we have here? Got a lot of things that are not creatures. Probably don't want to start Wrangle. Could be cute if we see a bunch of artifacts. What is our hard removal? Demolition, Pia's Revolution, Welding Sparks, Disintegration. I don't know if we need to play the Finality then.
Yeah.
Gremlin Infestation. Yeah, I guess Gremlin Infestation may not have a target. That's probably a sideboard card. It's cute, but it could be very dead a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It's got to enchant an artifact. If they don't have one, this is kind of nothing.
Right.
Against like the blue-black artifact deck, it could be good.
Do we need both of
this
our
deck
5
looks
drops?
familiar. Probably we want at least the one. I don't know if we need the 4/5 giant, but we do kind of want some creatures that are kind of bigger. A lot of ours are small. Got some freighters. We don't have a lot of 2-drop creatures. We may have a hard time actually crewing our freighters.
They're crew 3, right?
Is this day 1 of the 365-day challenge? That That is a good question. I will answer you in 364 days. Cast it in what you were going to sacrifice. 4 mana, 2/2. Not sure what that means.
Either.
I mean, you can cast it. Yeah, you can cast this on one of your own artifacts and then sack the artifact right away to the ATOG. So then you get a 2/2 if you were going to eat an artifact already, but that's kind of silly.
Yeah.
So we've got these implements of combustion. I'm not sure if we need them. We may not need finality. 2 ATOGs, a Fireweaver, which could be good if we're getting back artifacts a bunch. Hey, Schmuck, how's it going? Cut the Giant, run 16 lands. That's also possible. If we only have one 5-drop and it really has Improvise, we might not have anything that big. Just play a lot of little stuff. Maybe we don't need this Night Market Guard. It's okay. It's a 3/1. So let's see, what can we cut? I could also cut one of the Implements of Combustion. They're cute, but I don't think I want to have 2 of them in my deck.
Yeah, I agree.
I like these 4 removal spells. I think. Well, actually, Revolution isn't a removal spell. That's just a silly thing. If you put the vehicles up here, we're kind of at 19 creatures all of a sudden. Is that right? Yeah. Definitely want both implements. Maybe. I mean, depends on how much we need to improvise.
Yeah.
Hi, I am Phazon. This is Vonbane. He is helping me out with the stream tonight.
Hello. And we have stuff that sacks artifacts, right? So they're just gonna be.
Yeah, we have ATOGs. I guess they're true. I guess they're kind of free. And if we're sacking a lot of things, I kind of like Resourceful Return just to get them back and draw a card.
Yeah.
Monitors are fine. Smasher I like. Rebel could be good with the implements and sacrifice things. Treasure Keeper is okay. Brawler is okay. Maybe we don't want the Giant. Return is only creatures. Yeah, but we have a lot of creatures. I mean, we could smash one of these into something and then just buy it back again. Decisions. All right, well, I'm not super excited about the guard. It's just kind of a 3/1.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much.
I'm going back and forth on if we want Finality. It's an okay removal spell. I guess we could side it in if we see an opponent with a lot of X2 creatures, or if they're like an aggressive deck. Like, it's good against the red-white decks. It's not so good against the green decks.
Yeah.
Giant Finality. Does that get us there? That's 24. Requisitioner is kind of a 4-drop. Might even be a 3-drop with all these things. Finality over the return. Well, given we're not going to really play it on 2. Yeah, it might be okay. CDC Sports on stream. Somebody will have him on, I'm sure. As soon as he wants to. Let's see. So I guess we're looking at these 2 cards. One is a decent removal spell, and one is a decent value card. It's like a card draw.
Yeah, you get card draw or you get scry.
What creature do we want to actually buy back? We want to buy back things so we can kick off the Trawler combo again. Or if we can Pia's Revolution again. But yeah, I could see that. All right. I mean, this is a little safer, I guess, to play a removal spell over value. Okay, well, here's the deck. 24 cards.
See, we got one double black, and that's it.
One double black. We got some black pump critters. We got some red critters. It's probably like 9/8 red. Or
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry, not 9/7 or 8/8. So what do we want to do on turns?
8, yeah.
Turns 1 and 2, we really want to hit red, and we can kind of wait on black a little bit. So yeah, 9/7 red.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, you could probably get away with 8/8, but 9/7's fine.
Let's see what Magic says. 9/7. All right, must be correct. If we say it and the robots say it, it must be correct, right?
Sure.
Okay. Save this. We are ready to go. All right, let's do do a little very quick catch up here for those people who may have just joined the stream. Hi, how's it going? I'm Melvin. This is Vonbane.
Hello.
He is one of my moderators. He is joining me for the stream tonight. We are about to go 0-3 in a draft, so stick in there. It's gonna be fun. I hope we don't actually go 0-3. That would not make me happy. I think this deck can go. I don't know.
Solid 1 and 2.
What would you rate this deck on a 1 to 10 scale?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm thinking like 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5, 7. I could go 7.
I think I rarely draft a deck that's worse than a 5. So my scale is usually like if you're playing a 4 out of 10, you probably messed up somewhere. So yeah, maybe a 6. We have some decent cards.
Yeah.
I mean, we could easily get run over by a very aggressive deck or people with bombs, but that'll happen a lot, no matter what you do.
We didn't open any bomb rares or anything, so I'd say we're a solid B-.
B-? All right, I'll take that. I will take that and run with it.
I'd hang it on the fridge.
Hang it on the fridge? Ooh, I'll have to check if I have room. I have a lot of drawings on the fridge right now, so.
That you drew, or the cats drew, or?
Mostly me. So,
drawings
all right, and should I go over my little spiel here? So, I'm Melvin. I stream on Mondays and Thursdays at 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m. Central Time, which is my time. Usually do limited stuff, mostly drafts, sometimes sealed. Very rarely do I step my toes into standard or modern or anything like that. Part of the Rogues Gallery. We're doing a lot of exciting things. If you like watching other streamers, be sure to follow us on Twitter so you can see what we're doing every day. We will keep you appraised. Some exciting stuff. One of our guys, Zane Sweetman, also known as ZMagic94, who's probably streaming right now because that's what he does, did a giveaway last night of he opened a box of Eternal Masters and gave away the uncommons and rares basically to random viewers in packs of 3, which is pretty cool. So that was very exciting to watch. Hi Beth Fodder, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. All right, so yeah, let's get to it. Let's see what this deck can actually do here. Time to roll.
Let's do it.
Okay. I would like to play this deck. And here we go.
Lost a die roll.
Aw, all right. Let me fix this chat box. Huh.
It's a hand, but
Yeah, it's definitely a hand.
he kept 7. Yeah.
I think on the draw we can keep. We can do some fun stuff with the trawler at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep.
Worst comes to worst, we just keep pumping the automaton.
Get this chat box out of the way. Gotta do a little resizing here for the viewers. Oh, see, there we go. Drew it right on time. A 2-1 first strike. Well, that is not fair. I don't think I want to sack this yet.
No.
Suppose I should have played the mountain. I'll wait a second on playing this. Just, all right, let's see if they attack with the... Yep.
It should. Yeah.
No blocks. Really trying to resize this window. Come on, mouse. Fix the cards a little bit. Well, we can attack in. Probably won't want to trade their servo off, and then we can play the monitor, say go, or play the trawler. Wonder if they block here.
They probably, well.
They might want to make us waste our mana.
Yep.
And I guess I play the monitor. And next turn I can attack with that and play the trawler.
Yep.
Our opponent missed their third land drop, which is unfortunate for them. Still trying to get this window just right. My windows move around a little bit when I have a guest on stream, so it's a little harder to get everything set up beforehand. So I apologize to people at home who are getting tired of seeing me move the windows around.
It's my fault.
Trying to get the best resolution I can here for people.
Well,
Okay.
I'm on a little top, so that definitely helps me.
So let's see. So I can play the trawler, make the monitor have menace and attack. They can double block. I don't get anything back with the monitor though.
Oh.
Or I guess I could play. No, it doesn't work. I guess I play the. I can attack with the automaton, pump it to a 3/3 if necessary, and they can't block too well. That's probably okay. I mean, they could make me use mana here, which probably would be terrible. If they block here, then I have to use 2 mana. No, all right. Just play out a million robots. Looks like modern.
Yep.
Opponent's still just sitting back. Interesting. So now I can crash a 3/3 in again, but if they block, I can sack the Implement of Combustion and then get it back with an automaton die, so I think that's fine. Robots. So let's see, if I attack with everything and I give the Monitor Menace, it gives me 4 mana to pump with. So then they can go like, you know, I don't want to do that. I can send the Monitor and Automaton. That gives me 4 mana to pump. If I give it Menace, they can block 2 things on it, and then...
Well, yeah, the Chaser is first strike, so even if they menace it.
Yeah, it would basically just trade off. They'll put 2 things on it to block. Do the main phase sacrifice? I think I just swing with the Augmenter. I think this is right. Make them start blocking. We can also just pump a lot. Okay, so they're not blocking, so I can spend some mana here to do damage, or I can just draw a card.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take it. Aha. A critter. Alright.
We get energy.
We do, and we'll get another one when we attack. So now we have some menace stuff going on. Next turn could be a full-out attack, depending on what they do here. 4/4 hexproof. Alright. And an ATOG. That's exciting, too. So I think I just send in a pump one. Melvin is menacing. Thank you. I try. So let's see. I can send in 2 menace creatures. And basically whatever they double block dies. Or I could send in the whole team. I could also conversely play the Infiltrator first. Just send the 1/1s. So they each block a 1/1. What happens then? I can pump. One of them dies, and then the other one will either trade or kill something. Or I could just send one of the 1/1s. Where's our removal? Alright. A fair trade. I didn't get to play the ATOG that turn, unfortunately, but opponent's playing more 4/4s. Alright.
Still stuck on land, it looks like.
Well, they have 4. Will they do the same thing again? Trade 1-drops for their 6-drop? Guess so. That we can eventually get back?
Yep.
Opponent still has 5 cards in hand. They're just waiting for either double red or something. All right, opponent. This is your time to shine. Show something good.
He's thinking. His avatar creeps me out too.
Yeah, what is that? Is that a bird?
It looks like.
Or is it a Kithkin or something? It looks like a bird thing. Era of Innovation. All right.
And he tapped out.
So let's see. This first striker is still causing us problems. I don't think I can attack here. Oh, it's a murderous red cap. Okay. I got it. Thank you, Schmuck.
Yeah.
It's a goblin. Isn't that what those are? Oh, our opponent's going to try to beat the combo deck here. They're making their first striker bigger. Sure. One of those removal spells that we put in our deck would be very nice right now.
Yeah, really.
Did they draft the Whirler Virtuoso deck without 3 packs of Kaladesh? Improvised draw 3 cards? Jeez. Alright. Come on, removal spell. This turn will be great. Okay. So let's see. If I attack with everything, what happens? They're going to put the first striker on. Maybe I don't attack with the trawler. Maybe I send everything else.
Well, he probably won't block the menace guys.
So I think we can get in for some damage here.
Yeah, because if he doesn't block the menace guys, he's not going to block either of the intruders because you could just sack something. Yeah, I think that's right.
And they can double block to kill this with the first striker, but then they aren't blocking anything else. Alright. I think that's fine. The question is, do I want to eat a monitor here to get back an automaton and get more damage in? I think I do. While the coast is clear? Trade it for a pumpable 1-drop next turn? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Get back an implement? I like getting back the creature that can get very, very large. Because now that I have 8 mana on the battlefield, I can attack with a 5/5.
Yeah, I mean, you're winning the race, so. He's got, what, 4 cards still?
Yeah, I mean, they can attack with the chaser and make a servo. They have energy. but now their best blocker is not there. Opponent is thinking. I know Trawler says less hand. That's why I got a 1-drop back. I can't do anything with an implement. Aw. Target land. Boo.
Yeah, you can sack it, yeah.
Yeah, but this doesn't do much.
Nope.
I'll get back the 1-drop. Implement does draw a card, I guess. Our fun is over.
Oh. If you draw removal, I think you're still winning, so.
Oh, there's some Thopters. That is sort of annoying. Yeah, we're going to have to switch to some other sort of planet that does damage. That's a lot of triggers you can't do anything with. Okay, that's good. So let's see. If I attack with... How much power do they have on the battlefield? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can trade off for a lot of Thopters. I can also start throwing artifacts at them. I mean, if I attack with the 1-drop, they probably just chump block.
Yeah.
I just need to survive. That is true.
All right. Now we're helping.
Yep.
He's still got
3 cards. Yeah. They are definitely the control player. We are the aggressor. Release the gremlins. What? No.
That's not a good card for us.
Yeah, that is bad.
You can sack them and make your other stuff big, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. At least that fizzles. Still a 3 for 1 though.
Yeah.
That is a very good card to have against us. Can't attack. Okay, this game is quickly heading into the unwinnable phase. Well, yeah. After seeing that, yeah, the implement would be much better. we'd be up a card and they'd be down a life, so they'd be at 8. Yeah, we're just about dead here. I think I would mainboard it in sealed. I'd probably mainboard it in draft too. There's enough artifacts running around.
Yep.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so our opponent is slow and dirtily and does not have good creatures. They do have artifacts. I could play Got Gremlin Infestation. I kind of like that in this sort of deck. What is that better than? Scrap Trawler was good. Oh yeah, Prowler kills Thopters and Servos in the first striker. Prowler's probably pretty good. Gremlin Infestation is probably pretty good. Trawler was good. Freighter's good. How good would Cruel Finality be? We didn't see a lot of great creatures. I guess it kills stuff.
We want to wrangle anything?
Scribots. Is it worth a card? Potentially. I mean, there are lots of things we could eat with it. Yeah, I don't know.
Must have. He had a couple flyers, right?
Yeah, a couple Thopters, but there's not much we can do about that. Yeah, I'm not big on the Prowler, though. I know it kills a Servo or a Thopter, but, I mean, I guess it, in a very good circumstance, it kills their 2/1 first striker. But it's not an artifact, and it's not really helping us here with what we're trying to do. Decisions. Don't think I'm going to put the Brawler in. I do want Infestation, but what do I want it for? I think maybe, no. Yeah, I'm going to cut the Fireweaver. We don't have to block a lot of 2 stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I mean, it blocks a 2/1 first striker okay, but again, it doesn't really help our game plan. No, don't concede. Close the little box. Go away, text. Do we want to play first? Yes, and we kind of have to hurry. I think this is a keep. 1 mana, but we have an implement to draw a card next turn. Opponent is thinking about it. Internet is back. Welcome back, Scepter K. Glad you're back. Also, our opponent is not exactly fast, so we have time to draw cards.
Well, after we play implement, what do we got? We got a bunch of 3 drops.
A bunch of 3s and a 4. That's mostly what our deck is, though. We have like 4 2s.
Yeah, well, he's not real fast either, so that's not a huge
No,
deal.
our opponent is super dirtily. I mean, imagine if we could save the implement until after Pia's Revolution. I think opponent went to get a sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, bottle of Coke.
Come on, land. Land dance, land dance, land dance, land dance. All right.
Good job.
Hope of Gearper. Sure. Land dance, land dance, land dance, land dance. Hit me for one. You got it. Land dance. Freighter. All right. So I can go Freighter into Brawler and start cracking in. A Flyer.
All flyers.
Ah. Is there anything else I want to do instead? Yep. Let's see. So I can play the Brawler. I can attack for 5. They do have a lot of flyers, or I could potentially... How do I pick off these flyers? I could also just kill... Well, hopefully next turn I draw another land, I can play 2 3-drops. So I think I play the Brawler this turn. The question is, do I keep the Brawler around to block the 2-drop? The answer is probably... You can still attack me for 4 in the air, which is unfortunate. Yeah, our opponent went 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop flyers is pretty good.
Yeah.
Treasure Keeper, and we are a little behind.
Well.
Did not draw land, which means I can only play 1 spell this turn, which is kind of bad. And I think I have to kill the 2/3 flyer just to slow the clock down.
Yeah, so Welvin sparks the flyer, and
We're still on a 4-turn clock. Very sad. More flyers, huh? That's rough. Okay, well, so let's see. I'm going to be dead in a couple turns here. Can I do anything about that? I can Cruel Finality one of the things to make it not a 2-turn clock.
That's about it. So he's just going to keep hitting in the air.
Yeah. Still only have 5. Yeah, for our dirtily opponent, they came out swinging. Will that do anything? Not really. I mean, it draws us a card, but all right. All the flyers, jeez.
Yeah.
So many flyers. So let's see. Next turn, they can attack all out. They just kill us. We're at 4.
Well, they do what? 3 in the air.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we are dead. Unfortunately, is there anything we can do? We could play the Keeper and attack. This isn't really going to draw us a card. How much damage can we do? 5?
7.
And they'll probably block this.
So.
They'll probably take 10.
Yep.
Maybe we can scare them into blocking with everything. If we do that, what do we want to play? Probably as many cards as we can.
Yeah, so
it doesn't matter. So I mean, I guess if they block incorrectly, we might have a chance, but it's pretty small.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So I guess the lesson of the story here is don't let your opponent go 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop flyer on you. If you can help it.
Oh, you sent a message. That's
well,
good.
they kind of have to block some stuff. Okay, they're not going to block their flyer. No, I want to reorder those. What is it doing? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We are unfortunately dead. Okay, well, we are down 1. Hopefully we can pull out at least 1 win out of this. Let us try another one. Yeah, our opponent's deck went from being incredibly slow and doing nothing in game 1 to being very fast and aggressive with flyers in game 2. I'm not sure which deck they were supposed to have.
Well, they kind of got stuck on lands in game 1, but I don't know.
Come on, opponent. Come on, opponent. Come on.
Yeah.
Aw.
2.
Alright, here we go again.
Hey, won the die roll.
Yay. Yes, I will play first. Okay, this is a good hand.
1, 2, 3, bro. Yep.
Okay. Opponent is thinking about 6 cards. Oh, they mulligan to 6, looking at 5. And keeping 5, it looks like, or keeping 6, it looks like. All right, first blood, here we come. One land, two land. I'm not that kind of Muppet. And the next turn we can trade our 1-drop for whatever they do at will, if it's good. It's not.
Yeah, you get a free look.
Yes. I think that's good, right? What are we going to do next turn?
I get 3, you can drop.
Is that good? We have 1 artifact. Maybe it's not good. Maybe we can do better. It's also our entire turn next turn. Although on turn 4 we could play
Both.
Yeah. Because we could play Smasher on turn 3, and then if we need to, we could play Rebel and Apprentice on turn 4. Although sacrificing the Automaton just makes us a 1/2.
Yeah. No, I'd say bottom it.
Yeah, we can do better than that.
What do they do? Do they bottom?
I don't know. I closed the chat window.
Okay.
They put a card on the bottom too.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's see. I can offer to trade. Meh.
Yeah, you can swing with, yeah.
I don't want to waste my. I don't want to attack with this because they'll probably block just to make me waste my mana. And if I attack with this, then I have to sacrifice this, and I don't have it next turn.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, turn 3.
They're green-white.
But not very aggressive, apparently, if that's all they had, was a construct.
Well, they bottomed both of their scries, so I don't think their hand's that great.
Free mana, if they had Revolt, which they don't. Okay, so here I can use the Rebel. I think I can play a land, attack, and if they trade with anything with the Automaton, I can use the Rebel then to kill the other thing and clear their board, which is probably fine.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Let's see, is that right? No, I won't. I can't do that this turn because I need 5 mana. 2 to pump and
3, yeah. So
double blocking isn't great here. I think I just play the Siphoner and pass.
yeah.
Next turn, that line is a little better. All right, opponent, you've got 4 mana. You can do something exciting now. Something hopefully we can kill. That's not good.
Can we kill that?
Not easily. We should have a good attack this turn, though.
Did we put Wrangle in the deck?
It's in the sideboard. May want to wrangle that.
Yeah, you might want to wrangle that and sack it. Did we sideboard it in?
Not in the last match, no.
No.
Because they only had little Thopters and servos and the Scry thing to steal.
No.
So let's see, do I want to trade my Menace creature for theirs? They'll probably block here and I can kill the other thing. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just taking it. Okay. This costs 1 to crew. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't block.
Probably I just want to race at this point. So I think I'm going to spend my mana to pump. The question is, do I want to put a creature down and kill one of theirs? I think the answer is basically, do I want to trade this? No, not yet. Next turn when I play land, it's attacking as a 4/4.
Yeah.
Well, this thing is dumb. Why do they keep printing dumb creatures? Where are our freighters? Caught in the brights. Alright. Now it's gonna die. Alright. Well, they used other cards. Pia's Revolution. Nice.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Alright, time to combo off. No, I didn't mean to do that. No, no, I meant to play the rebel. No.
Oops.
No, Magic Online. Why? Well, that's bad news.
You.
Now we're just taking a bunch. Yeah.
You get a 1?
Oh yeah. Oh, I go to die. Yeah, I was not coming back from that though. So I would have killed this and gotten hit for 11. And the next turn I would have been at 3, and then a flyer probably would have got me. And I would have drawn a mountain. Yep. So besides the misclick, we still would have died there just a turn later. Okay,
Yeah.
so what do they have? We can. They do have some creatures we can Goblin Infestation. There's not much we can do about the vehicle, unfortunately.
Unless you wrangle it and sack it.
Yeah, I could try and wrangle it. If I can get a sack outlet. I guess I got
Does it say 4 power or less?
power 4 or less. So it's good for 1 turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
that may be too close. I think I like Infestation better. Did they have a lot of X1s for Prowler? Not really. We could play the Giant as just something to block it.
Yeah.
I think I like the Infestation. What do I want to take out?
Probably doesn't do anything. Mind Rot's no good.
Yeah. Fidelity's okay. They have 2/2s. I think I might cut the Fireweaver again. It's not particularly exciting. And let's just not get run over by a train this time.
Yeah, well, good plan.
What do we have? I think this is a keep. We have a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and a 3-drop. And then we can start eating the 1-drop if we want. Alright, they have the green one. Getting in for 1. A 1/3. So I can play Revolution this turn, and then next turn I can sack the Automaton to the ATOG with the Revolution on to get the Revel, and they can choose whether or not to take 3 or eat the Automaton. I think that's alright.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is going to be a 2/4 next turn. They probably don't block here.
Nope.
I mean, if they block, I can still eat the creature and they take a bunch.
Yeah.
Aether Storm Rock. Alright, well, I gotta kill that thing. So let's see, I can attack with the Automaton, offer the trade, which they won't take, hit them for 1, eat the Automaton, and then cast the Revel to kill the rock. The question is, do I attack with both? The answer is yes.
With all your mana still up?
Yeah.
So.
I should have pumped it to do more damage. Or I should have eaten it with the Atog. Opponent can take 3 or give it back to me. They took 3. Should have taken 2 more because I'm not paying attention.
You didn't misclick yet, though.
No, I didn't misclick. I just didn't do it right. Next turn I can play the Trawler. Two, 4, sure. Good blocker. And a 2/2. Alright. Come on, Scry. Let's see something good. That is not it. Huh. 5 mana. Can't really attack, unfortunately.
No.
Stopped in our tracks by a 2/4. Oh no, we're getting Tuskered? No! Come on. Come on.
I don't know what the plan is now.
This is ridiculous. I think now we cry. Maybe we can combo off somehow if we sit here and stare at each other.
I mean, you can jump okay, I guess.
Okay, Freighter's a thing. At least Freighter can get in for a little bit. Just don't play the bird. Mobile Garrison, alright. Treasure Keeper.
Oh, that's a card.
I think any damage we can force through at this point. They're just taking it? Alright. They're at 8. Interesting. They have 4 creatures, 2 cards in the end. And I can do some interesting stuff like eat the monitor. They can take 3 or give it back to me. And then I can eat the Treasure Keeper, get the monitor back. Well, that's good. Let's see here. So who is not attacking? Trawler is not attacking.
So you gotta block something.
Yeah, I would think so.
Well,
They can also accrue and block with a 3/4. Alright. See, the nice thing here is whatever dies, I pretty much get back, because I think they're at too low of a life total to take the 3 damage.
right.
And then I get the automaton back. Double block, so they're doing 6. Alright. So I'm going to use... Okay. Yep. Let's do that. Oh no. That disrupts half my plans. So that wasn't a terrible.
No.
Traded 3 for 3. They still can't attack very well.
Yeah, they're down to 1 card too, so.
Do we have any attacks here? So we tech all out, what happens? 2 things will die getting chumped. The 2-3 will block probably like a 3-2, and we'll get in for some, or I can attack with that, and it doesn't get big enough. I can also, if I threaten with the ATOG to eat some stuff. Not this turn, I don't think. Because we can start putting him into sort of an abyss mode with the intruder, although it gets pretty big. They have some big stuff to block with. See what they drew. Hunt the weak. So I think that is okay. Not great. Hey, Boot. We are holding our own against the Tusker at the moment. We have a Smasher. Can we just smash them to death? We're getting close to that.
1, 2, 3. You got 3, so. Yeah, probably you can sack them, get them back, and.
I can sack the Treasure Mage. That'll draw me a card. My opponent's not doing much either.
Well, you can ping them out in what, 4 turns with the goose?
Yeah, 4 artifacts. All right. Slightly faster now. I guess I just do that now and see what I draw.
Yep.
No attack. Yep. Opponent's gonna start hacking here eventually.
When Treasure Keeper dies, you get to play something, right?
Yeah. It's kind of like a backwards Bloodbraid Elf, sort of. I'm just gonna take the 3. Another land.
So, I get.
So this turn I throw the Treasure Keeper at them and see what we get. See if they attack again. Nope. A 1-2. A 2-3. 3-4. 2-3. Yay.
You should be able to just ping him with
Should
the
kill
goose.
him now, right? 3 damage to that creature's controller.
And then you can sack an artifact to Gear Smasher and just ping them out.
Yep. All right. I don't need to do anything right now. All right. Kill that.
Doesn't matter.
And they die. All right, we beat a Tusker. Yay! Amazingly somehow. So we saw a 4-mana 3/1 flyer that the Prowler would be okay to kill. Do we see any other X1s that we have to worry about? Don't think so.
He didn't. No, he didn't like chump with any.
Did we see any of their artifacts we want to steal? Creature artifacts. We saw a Garrison. Maybe. I don't know if there's anything we want wrangle for more than what we have. Is there anything we have that was bad? I feel like the Siphoner is always bad.
Well, we don't really swing with him. He just
just kind of casts in and sits there. If we were a little more aggressive, a 2/1 menace would be all right, but we've never actually attacked with it.
No.
All right, let's give it a shot. Okay, match 2, game 3. And we have the old 1 mana and an implement hand.
You got and an apprentice. Yeah.
And an apprentice. I think this is a keep. We're going to be on the draw.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, got it.
Got there. No problems. Hey, Bardic community. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. We are doing okay. Maybe we can actually pull a game out of this.
1 more mana and we'll be golden.
Yep. SRAM. Next turn, if we draw land, we can use the Rebel to kill SRAM. Maybe. Hits us for 2 back. Actually, I think next turn we just play the Freighter. Probably. 3/2. How much do I want to hit my second land? Or third land, I should say.
Yeah.
I got there. No problems. So I can attack my 2/3 into their 3/2. And if they trade, I can play the Rebel and clear the board.
Yeah, and then you'll still have your other removal.
And I can play removal, or I can play the Freighter, or I can play the... I think I just play the Freighter.
Yeah.
We're winning the race right now. This is one of the reasons Revolt isn't quite as good, is because people don't block as much. Just turns into races. Although when we draw our 4th land, we'll have a good turn to kill something. As long as we don't get Tuskered out.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of people triggering Revolt from blocking. It's more they sack their stuff for...
Opponent didn't do anything. That is interesting.
Mm.
Are they going to kill our Freighter? I guess if they do, that's okay. What is your secret trick? Decommission. All right. think I kill Saram over the 3/2.
Yeah.
Saram draws him cards. The 3/2 I can just trade off.
Yeah, it's just a vanilla 3/2.
I can also Cruel Finality it if they do something cute.
Yep. And then, yeah, once you get Intruder out, then you can wrangle something and sack it. So weird, Ralph.
So they played a 2/2. Do I block here is the question. Or do I race back?
He's got 2 cards.
We have 4.
Yeah. I'd probably trade just because.
Yeah, we're ahead on cards.
I mean,
what's weird is if they had attacked first and then played this, they would have drawn a card. That's
yeah.
good. Play the Trawler. All right, there's a Garrison I can wrangle and eat. Come on, land. Come on, land. Yes.
Yeah. Doesn't do you much good on the same turn, though.
Yes, I guess I can't get the vehicles with it, unfortunately. I can steal this guy, but then they can activate the Garrison.
Yeah.
Let's see, can I set it up where they block and then I eat the Garrison? I guess I can attack here. If they crew it up, I can use Cruel Finality to finish it off with whichever one they block. That's probably good enough. And I get in for a 2 or 3.
Yeah. Or you just. Yeah.
I think we want to keep the pressure on. I think they don't have a lot of creatures, or they would have played something instead of the vehicle.
Yeah, you got plenty of removal, so.
Yeah. No blocks. No blocks at all. Caught in the brights. Alright. They really gonna attack to kill it? Okay. Oh, my ears cut off? Sorry, yeah, I can't see myself as well right now because of the sharing my screen for Skype, so I can't, usually I can see myself a little better. Hopefully that's better. Alright.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that is not a,
We on 2. Yeah, we on a black.
it's not a thing we can steal. Still aren't blocking.
Can't you just disintegrate him?
Oh yeah, I can just kill him, can't I?
Yep.
I suppose that's a good move.
If you want to win the game.
I guess I do want to win the game. That's probably a good thing to do. Yay! Hey, we won a match. We are 1-2.
Woohoo!
We have hit our first goal. All right. Let's see if we can round this thing out. Call it an evening. One more opponent. We need a quote for that. If only you were a moderator, Boot, you could put a quote in. All right, let's go. Let's get out of this draft 2-1, and I'll be very happy. Is this a keep? I think so. 2-drop, 3-drop, some lands. Could use a swamp, but otherwise all right.
Yep.
Hi, V-Dog. How's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. See what this opponent has. Blue, okay. 1-drop. All right. Did I play my 2-drop? I guess I do.
Yeah. Then we. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't really matter.
Where were you on turn 1? Stupid apprentice. Stupid.
She's holding her whatever that is.
This is like a Thopter or something? Whoop! Oh, there goes an elephant. We missed an elephant come and go. If they block here, I'll gladly trade off probably. Do I trade off? So they can't use it to get next turn they're gonna have a 3-4. Yeah.
Blue green.
You're not sure how to make a quote? Just do exclamation mark, add quote, space, whatever you want to do. Implement of blue. Sure. Alright, our opponent looks a little slow. We'll just play all the cards. They don't have double green for the elephant. Is that the problem? No, they have double green.
Oh.
Drawn some cards. Alright. And an elite. Alright. Scrap Trawler. Scrap Trawler doesn't get anything back at the moment, unfortunately. So if I attack with everything, what happens? We're going to trade off. And then the Rebel can eat the other thing, and that's probably fine. Playing the Trawler first doesn't get me anywhere.
You could give one of the monitors Menace. Maybe.
Yeah, I might. But if I don't do them both, it doesn't make sense to do one of them. They'll just block the other one if they want to do that.
If something dies, you can cast the Rebel to kill their other,
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll block Monitor with their 2/2, and then we can cast the Rebel and kill their 1/2.
Yeah. And then their board's empty.
Yep, and we've hit them for 5 or so.
Yeah.
Good job, Boot. You did the thing. Now I have 7 quotes. It must not say that much interesting stuff. Alright, that's okay. It's kind of the opposite of the card advantage they just got.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Interesting. So
he's still be a 5 through. Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think if there's any better way to do this, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I mean, he's gonna go to 12. And you'll have 3, 6.
And if we draw a second swamp at any point, we actually have a removal spell to use. Here comes an elephant. All right.
Oh,
There goes the elephant. Here comes the elephant. All right. The elephant has to stay now.
Yep.
Is that all they're doing? All right.
So he blocks
Swamp.
one of those.
All right. This is good.
So if he blocks 3, you're still getting in for a ton.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm screaming I have a trick here. They still just take 5, no matter 6, no matter what.
And yeah. I mean, even if he's got a pump spell for it, which he does.
Or a counterspell? Oh, just a bounce, huh? All right.
That's still card advantage. You don't get the scry.
Yeah, I don't get the scry, and I actually lose 4 damage off the board from the monitor and the apprentice losing a point. But then they have to replay this thing, which I'd very much like to kill.
He's got to make servos, right? No.
Wow, that is brave. Swamp, please.
Swamp.
Ah, all right. Well,
that works.
beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
Does he die? Is that it?
No, because it's not going to do 3 because we don't have an artifact.
Yeah.
But now they're at 5, and if we do draw a swamp and they only play 1 creature, they die. Wait on that. I can wait on that to get 3, but then I don't deal 5 damage. Or I have to trade off a creature to deal damage.
That's boring.
That's super boring. Here comes the elephant again.
You gotta...
Swamp? Ah.
Yeah. Monitor, I guess.
Yeah, the monitor's a little better than the trawler. So let's see. If we attack, the elephant eats a 2/3. Yeah, I think we have to wait a turn.
Yep.
It is giving him some time. I can wait for trawler, but I have nothing to get back with it. So it's not really doing anything.
Yeah, he hasn't missed a land drop yet.
Yeah, our opponent, well, they've drew some cards too. They've drawn like 4 cards more than us. This is not a swamp.
That is not a swamp. Good eye.
So let's see, I can rumble in with the monitor. I can play Revolution and rumble in with the monitor.
Yeah.
They have 3 mana and didn't do anything. All right. Okay. So do I trade my monitor for their 2/3? If I draw a swamp next turn and they don't play a creature, I think that's fine. They have more bounce.
Apparently.
All right. guess that was good.
Yeah. They're using cards, but they're not doing much. They're just trying to hang on.
Yeah, I mean, that turn they actually gained a card. They have a lot of tricks.
Yeah. So, let's see.
They have 3 cards.
So if you run out,
I think I run out the Trawler and the Automaton this turn.
yeah, and then do you sack the Automaton to the Intruder?
Well, next turn I can threaten with the Atog too, and play. I can play Pia's Revolution and attack with the Atog, threatening to sack everything.
Yeah.
Assuming he doesn't get countered or something. My opponent played nothing with 3 cards in the hand. Interesting. Yeah, they must have just drawn all lands. Wow. Okay, so my opponent has lots of bounty spells. Not a lot of good creatures.
Nothing in the air, right?
Yeah, we saw the 1/2 artifact, an elephant, that big 6 mana creature that we killed.
Yep.
Is this where we want Mind Rot? Or do we just keep going like we're going here? Wrangle doesn't seem to do much.
Yeah. Yeah, Mine Rod might get something, but Zorful Return doesn't do much. Live Fast, no.
Mind Rot hit their bounty spells if they play their lands. What will we take out for a Mind Rot though?
Infestation doesn't. They didn't have any artifacts, did they? They have artifacts?
No, and I don't want to put an enchantment on their thing when they have multiple bounce spells.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe Mind Rot would be.
Mind Rot might be alright, but it's not super exciting.
Yeah, or we just leave it.
Yeah, maybe we leave it. I mean, again, the only thing I would take out is like the Fireweaver. Maybe the Menace thing can do something this game. Hasn't yet. I do like staying cheap. I don't think I like the 4/5.
One drop, 2 drop.
1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. Seems like a keep. All the freighters.
Yeah.
3 mana. What do you have? A 2/2 that doesn't do anything. All right.
It's a good thing.
I guess it's good with all their bounce. Draw some cards.
Yeah. We don't have any flyers for them to use reach with, so.
Oscar. Don't go behind the green screen. In front of it is fine. Oh. Alright. I guess it's a 2-1 for 2. Good with bouncing. They are just playing critters. Alright.
Yeah, they're just running bodies out.
Oh man, I wish I could play.
You can play Siphoner Automaton.
Yeah, and I can attack the freighter.
Yeah.
Choo choo. Here comes the pain train. Coming in for 5. Is this a massive counterattack back? Nope, nothing.
Only got 2 cards left.
So this feels like they're going to bounce something.
Yeah.
Revolution with the Tog is very silly. So what are they going to do? Bounce my freighter? Do I make any other attacks? I think I just do it, and then if they bounce it, that's fine.
Yeah, that'll take him down to 1 card. They're not attacking.
The question is, do I play Revolution here? In case they kill it somehow?
Well, I don't know how.
Or do I play the second freighter? I think I just play the freighter when they bounce this.
Yep.
I really don't want to eat a bunch of stuff with the Atog just to make it big when they can bounce it. Oh, they're just going to tap it. All right. Guess I'll just play another one. Well, that's pretty good. All right, you got a 4/3, and you drew a card. So this said, get 2 counters, replace itself. All right. They have 2 energy again. Wow, attacking with the 4/3 is very brave.
Yeah, I'm surprised they did that. You could have crewed your other freighter and blocked.
Negate.
2 blue.
Oh, they're just drawn. All right. Nope.
All right.
Here comes the train. So they're out of energy. Drawn some cards, sure.
Ooh.
A serpent. All right. They can kill that.
Yeah, demolition that.
Here they come.
Yeah, probably could have swung with the intruder.
The ATOG too, or yeah,
Yeah.
Ravenous Intruder. Probably. They're gonna have to block here. All right. Everything dies. Oh, they're
Nah.
gone. Yay! All right. We did it.
2-1.
2 and 1. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. I will celebrate that. That's in the top 50% of the draft. Woo!
For a B- deck.
All right. That was very good. So,
Agreed.
open the boosters? No. The first rule of Magic Online is you do not open boosters just to open boosters. That is even worse than in real life.
That's for Kenji.
Yeah. That is for people who have booster packs just to throw away into the wind. Gone. Yeah, I save them for the next draft. That is the smarter thing to do, especially if you play drafts a lot. I mean, if I had a set where, like, I knew I wasn't gonna play at all anymore, I might open the packs. But even then, you can still trade them for a couple tickets. So I don't think it's ever really worth it to just crack a pack open.
No.
Yes. What Boot to the Head is saying is correct. Save your packs, draft again, win more packs, win more cards, trade the cards for tickets, trade the tickets for packs, get more packs, draft again, and so on and so forth until you are infinitely rich. Or, this happens to most of us, you eventually run out of that cycle and then you have to go buy more stuff. But hey, it keeps you going, which is the important part. Yes. All right, Ryan. Well, this has been fun. What did you think of the deck? Interesting, at least, I think.
Yeah.
Not superly powerful.
No, but you got to get the combo parts worked. We drew what we needed most of the time.
Yeah, Pia's Revolution didn't do a lot there. Boots has a great way to procure cards for people on a budget. Yeah, I think if you are a person with a fixed budget, actually, I would probably recommend playing Constructed first because you can build a cheaper deck that you can play over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Drafting and sealed can be a little more expensive, but it is certainly also cheaper than just going out and buying a modern deck worth hundreds of dollars. So I wouldn't do that. But yeah, I usually draft. I keep my packs. I roll them into the next draft, and I continue in a vicious cycle that never ends until the set rotates. And then I'm left with a couple packs, which I usually drop off to the nearest spot for a couple tickets to get the new stuff. And so forth and so on, and such and such.
Yep.
How much is the Power 9 on MTGO? That is a good question.
I think it's less than paper.
Oh, for sure. They got printed not too long ago. I know, like, Time Walk is only, like, 40 tickets. Uh-oh, is MTG Bot not helping? There it goes. Thank you, Boot. Black Lotus is $85 online. $78, I guess. Foil one is $240.
No, excuse me.
So if the best card of the 9 is $85, we can guess that all of them together are probably less than 9 times $85, which puts it at somewhere under $700 for all of them.
Yeah.
And I guess that doesn't include things like Force of Wills and some of the other weird cards that are harder to get online. There's a very few cards that actually cost more online than they do in real life, mostly because of the way things were printed. So if they were like, I think some things like Force of Will, but I don't think that's actually one of them, where if it was an uncommon in a set, but it wasn't really printed much in Magic Online for whatever reason, like the set wasn't run, Kalitas is one of them. Yeah, there are a few. Or if they're better for the online meta, I suppose they're worth more. I was thinking of things like, isn't Wasteland one of the ones? It's an uncommon print,
Yeah.
but it's very rare online because it's only printed in promos and stuff. So I think that's one of the ones that's like that. But in general, most of the cards on Magic Online are much, much, much cheaper than real life paper cards, which is fortunate if you play a lot of Magic Online. You also have the option with current sets to. Hi, Oscar. Watch the tail. Ah, not in the mouth. Not in the mouth. Not in the mouth. Hold on. You can cash them out if you collect an entire set of one of the new ones that is redeemable at the time. You can cash them out, and they will mail you the cards. I've actually been doing that since original Innistrad. So I have a box of each of the sets. One of them, not a full play set of 4, just one. For everything up from Innistrad up until, I think I have Origins done. I haven't done the most recent ones.
Yeah.
The Oath Eldrazi because online vintage. All right.
Yeah. They should
Yeah,
do
and
it the
probably
other
have
way.
Nicole.
If you buy packs in paper, you should be able to get packs on Magic Online.
Yeah, they haven't figured that out. I think some people are always talking about like you could include some sort of serial number in a pack that you could scan or enter online, and then we give you the cards.
Like Pokemon does, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But I think it would be hard to do now because they've already set such a base for what they want to do. And it's kind of hard to make people suddenly switch. So you'd have to do both. And then I think the prices online would just crash for standard because everybody would just have a million cards of everything. I mean, think how many cards all the professionals go through and everybody else of just standard product. So you take all the standard product and you make it online as well. That is a lot of cards online.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be very cheap to build a standard deck online.
Well, to get more people playing, I think they want them not to have to buy everything in paper and then buy it again digitally.
Yeah, I suppose that is one thing you could do if you really wanted to increase your audience. Jim Davis's 170 viewers are running my stream. Uh-oh. I may have to do one more thing then. Hi, Nicole. I know who did that. Thank you, Walter. You can go away. So, hi. Welcome, Nicole's viewers. Not Jim's. Jim is in Ireland right now, dancing with the leprechauns. I know it's Nicole Boot. I am a smart person.
She's been on.
I know what's going on. I was watching her earlier when she started her stream. So there. So hi. We just finished a. See, you can't even trick me with his name. I know who it is.
Yep.
It's not Jim Davis. He's probably asleep right now. No one likes Jim anyways. You got a point. But yes, hi, I'm Melvin. This is my friend Ryan, who is stepping in to help me draft and do a little sealed. We just finished a draft. We went 2-1 with a goofy, I don't know what you would call that kind of deck. Some sort of red-black recursion artifact thing.
Yeah, that sounds right.
We had the Trawler, which is getting back artifacts. We had Pia's Revolution, which got back artifacts. Does the Pro Tour start in 2 hours? I suppose you could just stay up and watch.
Ugh.
Nah, that'd be good. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Court.
That would be nice. No. So yeah. All right. Well, since we have some viewers here, maybe we should go back to that sealed pool and take a look.
Yeah, put lands in it and give it a run.
Yeah, I don't know if
Wow.
Woo! Streamy. Where'd magic go? There we go.
Wow.
Let's go back to our sealed pool here. Okay. Wow, I got in like a time loop there for a second. Don't do that. Sleep is for the weak. I agree. But you know what? I will be the first to admit I am very weak. I like sleep. But I am going to postpone it for a little bit to bring you a little bit of the sealed pool. So what did we do with the sealed? We can take a quick look, and then I think we'll put some lands in and play a match. Good things we got were Noxus Gear Hulk. Guess we can look at the rares up here. Not playing a lot of them. Midnight Entourage is okay. We don't have a lot of Aetherborn to make it good. Yeah, I'm just reading chat here. Yes, I know. I wonder if more people from the SCG tour are going to start walking into more of the Grand Prix / Pro Tour scene now that there's not the SCG Championship anymore. I don't know if that's a decision people have decided to make or not. An interesting discussion to be had for sure. I don't know what I would do if I was on the SCG tour, but I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, our rares, we got a Fumigate, pretty good and sealed. Our white is just very mediocre. Baral's Expertise is an okay control card. You can draw some cards. Our blue is also very weak. And we got the Chief himself, Baral, who is, yeah, so-so in this format. Probably better in like Modern and Legacy and stuff. You can see the white pool is pretty weak. We already have a lot of the black and the red in. And I think we were just at the point of adding some lands. I don't like how they do this though, because you can't see the artifacts. Wish they just put all the multicolored in one stack. You're not missing a whole lot in the artifact department. Trying to think if there's anything terribly exciting over here.
No, not really.
Jim has definitely changed priorities, as has all of Team MGG because of the changes. Yeah, I imagine. If you take one of the biggest payouts of doing all this stuff away, people are definitely going to think about it differently. I'm surprised. Maybe Star City will reconsider if they have attendance drop or they find out it's not really worth it. I don't know. It's kind of a shame, though. I liked seeing them have sort of something to compete with the Pro Tour on a very high level,
No.
or Worlds or the Players Championship or whatever. But yeah, they did remove a lot of the money. Okay, so this was the deck. We were at 23. We didn't have a lot of Revolt or Energy stuff. Just kind of an aggressive deck. Pretty balanced on colors. One double black card. No double red cards. And we kind of want to hit both black and red early, so this is kind of like maybe an even split. No 5 drops, a lot of 4s, not a lot of 3s, and a lot of 2s.
Yeah, so.
Or maybe we play like, I guess we could play does playing a map get us anywhere?
No, it'll get us.
Because we could play even lands in the map.
Yeah, and then if we get stuck, we can.
But I don't know if the map is, the only thing the map kind of helps with is that you can get like your Fen Hauler out a turn earlier. We really don't have anything else to do with it, or I guess the Brawler.
Well.
Yeah, that's probably okay. I don't know if there's anything else we'd want to play instead. No. Yes, it was. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, I gotta hold on a second. I have a very important rule on my stream, where I have to tell people that, you know, it was just Schmuck's birthday like on Monday. But Nicole, you know what? If it is your birthday and you are in my stream, I will sing happy birthday to you. This is a rule I have. So la la. I gotta warm up a little bit. La la. Can somebody give me a C? La la la.
I think it's
Happy birthday to you. I hope she's still here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nicole, who everybody likes a lot more than Jim, but we won't say anything, and we'll still watch Jim, but we'll watch Nicole more because we like it better. Nicole, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Yes, thank you. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Don't throw the flowers over here. Throw the flowers that way. All right, thank you. All right. Well, Nicole, it's not every day you get serenaded by a Muppet. So, let's finish this up. Well, let's play a match and go to bed. You are very welcome. Throw some lands in here. I don't know if we want the map. I guess
couldn't
maybe
hurt.
we do. It helps with improvise. It's kind of worse if you need a land, though, because it comes in tapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe we'll get punished. Maybe it'll be good. Who knows? The other thing we could do is just not play it at all and throw in, like, siege modifications. Kind of want to put it on one of these guys. All right. I've talked myself into being silly. We have a deck. Let's play the deck. What shade? No shade.
Did DC leave? Yeah, so you won't get yelled at.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube.
I didn't throw any shade. If you're talking about Mr. Davis, I am just making a comparison. I like them both. Okay, Nicole, well, it is late. You guys are an hour ahead. I do not blame you for heading out to bed. I should certainly do the same if I was a smart Muppet. But, you know, you're all here now, so I felt like I got to play at least one more match. Okay, Nicole, take it easy. Have a good night. Say good night to John for me. Or I guess he's already asleep. So say good morning to him for me in the morning, because that's how that works.
Say John.
John. That's her son, John.
Yeah.
Would I like to play first? Yes.
Yes, you.
Is this a keep?
Eh.
We have a 2-drop and a 4-drop, and we need to draw a land, but we need to draw land. I think we keep it. If we didn't have the 2-drop, I think it's a mulligan. But we have like 2 or 3 turns to draw a swamp before it's really bad.
Yeah, it's a keep. It's not a great keep.
No, it's not a great keep.
Living on the edge. No more sugar.
Living on the edge.
That was an amazing Steven Tyler impersonation.
Yeah, I can't do him. He screams a lot. I don't scream that much. He can hit those high notes too. They have a map. See, they know it's going on swamp. All right, swamp right on time. Maybe we can just curve out. Just punish some people.
I don't know if he still hits those high notes. I haven't seen him actually perform in a while.
Yes, Jim's the cookie Pac-Man. Waka 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 waka. Waka 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 waka.
Focus.
It's all right. No sense in attacking with Gehenny there because Death Touch. Do I play the Automaton and leave up Fatal Push, or do I just play Gehenny? I think I just play Gehenny. Pillar Bug. All right. So let's see. I can push the Poisoner. Henny becomes a 3/3. Get past the Pillabug, and then play the Automaton, or I can also just... Let's see, if I attack with both... What would they block? Actually, I guess if they block both, and I give this first strike and this, probably kill both their things. Yeah, it should work.
Yeah, that sounds like good plan.
I don't think they have any good blocks here. They probably just won't block at all. Probably just take it.
Oh.
All right, this works out very well because of first strike. Otherwise, this wouldn't work. So that dies.
You lose your Henny.
Yeah, you lose your Henny, yeah.
But
All right. Yeah, not quite a 2-for-1. But
no, but yeah.
I cleared their board out.
Yeah.
I used all my mana. They have a 3/3.
And drew your bomb.
Yes. What can I do now?
Yeah.
I think I just do that and pass.
Yep.
Oh, you're right, Bardic. I should have done that. I wasn't even thinking. I always forget about that. Conviction. All right. So let's see. They'll all become 5/4s. Yeah, I just don't know the cards well enough in this format to know everything off the top of my head. I knew it was gonna get bigger when things died. I forgot about the immunity part. Yeah, obviously I have a trick. All right, that's about the best I can do. All right. Dead is dead. A 2/2 flyer, sure.
Hmm.
All right. Let's keep getting in there.
I want to see you cast the Gearhulk.
I'm trying. I just gotta draw some lands. Yep. I'm with you there. Getting sleepy.
Yeah.
Just play sideways.
It's only 2.
Opponent's at 8. All right, you can get some stuff back. Pillabug, sure. Lifelink, kind of annoying. So our attacks here are not great, but we can play a menace and pass. Still have not drawn land. Oh, they give up. All right.
No fun.
Okay, so we saw for removal we saw a revoke privileges. Not much else. Do we want harsh scrutiny? I kind of do on the draw. And I kind of like taking out siege modification.
Yep. What else they have? Pillar bugs.
Pillar bugs we don't care too much about.
Nope.
All right, let's run it again. Had the Noxious deer, the Deer Hulk? Is that like a deer that gets all big and green? Deer Hulk. Well, we have 2 drops per day, so I guess we keep this.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we have one of those.
We have a first striker, which is even better. Let's see if they attack here. No! The value! No! That is unfair. All right. 2-4, huh? Yeah, I'll just take the 2 for 1. Take it. Fabricato.
Which avatar is that?
Mine?
No, his.
Oh, there?
There.
That is one of the, is that Theros? It's like the virtues or whatever.
Yeah,
The harvester. There were 10 of them.
that's right.
I can't remember exactly what that was from. I thought it was Theros.
It sounds right.
Not gonna attack here. Alright. I don't have any creatures, so I don't think I block. Just go to 11. Opponent casting non-creature spell. That's kind of rough. Opponent has 1 card. I can crew and smash for 5, but then I don't have anything to block with. I can also
You can die young for
a bunch. I can die young this thing, so it's dead. And I'll take the 2, go to 9, which I may have to do anyways.
yeah.
Yep. So they attack with everything. I pretty much have to crew. Take 3, go to 6. They might revoke this or something. All right, a 3/3 flyer, sure. Lots of lands. So we take 3 in the air, 2 on the ground, and go to 1. Yeah, you might as well send them all. Too many lands. We are at 1. Wonder if the opponent just really lowered their curve. Ouch. All right. Yep, that does not save us.
Nope.
Okay, so I feel like we are definitely racing. Kind of don't like this Fen Harvester right now. I also didn't really feel like Harsh Scrutiny was gonna do anything as fast as they were going.
Yeah.
Do we have any more fast artifacts, creatures? We have a lot of 2-drops.
Yeah, but they're not really.
We have a Construct, the white one, Filigree Crawler. Yeah, I'm gonna put Siege Modification back in. One more card. Don't have a ton of improvise. Fireweaver. Midnight Entourage. If we're trading off, maybe I want another 4-drop.
Yeah.
Have any opinions? I need to bring one more card in.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, your black 4th Bridge Plower doesn't really do much.
Yeah, I mean, they had some servos and stuff, but it wasn't anything exciting.
No. We're not stealing anything, so Wrangle's not going to do anything, or Hijack.
Yeah, that game they were just very low to the ground. And we just didn't have a lot of creatures to get going.
No, we just were slow. So.
We don't have any more tricks we can bring in. Yeah, maybe I'll leave the hauler in. I can't think of anything better. What was that?
We haven't drawn it yet, right?
No, we have not drawn it yet.
Yeah,
yeah, this is fine. Just let's not let our Aether Chaser die immediately.
Yeah, well, you have a backup.
Yep, I do have a second one. Opponent has already mulliganed to 6. Keeping 6. All right, let's avoid the thing one. No, come on. Come on. Come on. All right, get in there. Oh, hi, TJ. How's it going? It's been such a productive evening. And do tell. I would like to draw another creature, I think.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You don't really need any more land.
A map. All right. The old Death Toucherino.
There you go. That is a creature.
So let's see. I can attack with both.
Yep.
I don't think I crew because then they can just trade off.
Yep.
Their operative. Actually,
Yeah.
let's see. Do I want to do that? It would. We trade off creatures, but I get a counter.
If he kills the.
If he blocks Yeheni, I can make it indestructible by sacrificing the garrison. Actually, let's see. So I crew.
You'd have to crew with the.
Crew with the first striker.
Yes.
Attack with Yeheni and the garrison. Blocking Yeheni, I sacrifice the garrison. Blocking the garrison trades. I think that's okay. They'll probably just take it. And I untap.
The first striker for blocking,
Or Yeheni, I think.
Yeah.
If something trades here, he'll be a 3/3. Yep, that's fine. Now we have a 3/3. Sure. They have a 3/3 flyer. All right. No good attacks. This is crew 2. I wish I had 2. I can attack with the Yeheni. Yeah, and then I can use my trick. I could take some damage, but that's fine. $14-hour workday. That is no fun. Yuck. Try not to do those. Oh, you like the deck? Thank you. I'm trying. So I can attack. I have a pump spell, so they'd have to like block a bunch to cause problems, and then I would have 6, and I can kill. It'd be a 2 for 2. Suppose if I do this, they can't block. Yep. They can swing back. Welcome back, Boot. Uh-oh. Aether Harvester. No. Too good. Where are my creatures? Let's see. Is our opponent going to try and race us with their lifelink stuff? Probably. What can we do about that? Not much. Oh, this thing's gonna be annoying. So, crew 1. Ugh. I can play the Express and just try to kill them next turn. They're gonna gain life and go up to 10. Not much I can do about that.
No.
Just have to do 10 damage next turn, which I might be able to do.
Depending on how they block, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting, they're getting aggressive. Okay. One less thing to block. We're at 5. Ooh, that is good. I can get a whole bunch of life. Okay. Crew that. Yep. Yep. So this is 5. Okay, so how much am I gonna do here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So exactly lethal. Do I die? No, I gotta. Oh, they're gonna gain some life too. That is unfortunate. But I don't think I die on the backswing. And basically I mitigate the damage from the life gain. Do that. So they're at 14. So now they're taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I think that's where I have to stop. Pretty good life swing though. They can gain 3. Let's see, an all-out attack here. They can hit me for 6 in the air, and I go to 3. Then I think they die. Yeah, Campbell is doing some work. Must have been the soup. Oh. Hey, Ryan, buddy, you fading? You right there?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
You can, if you want to head out and call it a night, that's fine. I can let you go.
Yeah,
We're at the end of this.
we're
If
getting
you
close.
if you need to get your sleep,
Yeah.
I know the stream is very exciting.
Tell opponent to hurry up.
For real. Opponent is doing some math too. All right.
That's a thing.
More blockers, sure. So Opponent's gonna go up to 8. We just have to get some damage through. Yep. Fortunately, we're gonna have lots of things trampling. Surpassed our follower goal. I think I didn't reset it from last week. I don't think we've gotten very many follows tonight at all, actually. I didn't hit the reset button. It's been a quiet night, actually, TJ. Okay, opponent is at 8. So we can make a bunch of stuff trample, which is good. And I think that'll probably be enough. So let's see. So I say, crew this thing, play the bruiser, or do I kill something?
How do you kill it?
Well, I've got Chandra's Revolution, so I go to 1. Kill
go.
this, they go to 10. Unfortunately, all my pump spells put them back up to 10.
Yep.
Yes, if, like TJ said, if you haven't followed the stream, I always appreciate it if you follow the stream. Plus, I added a new Muppet follow animation, which we have not seen yet. Hoping we'll see it at some point. What do we do here? So if we attack, we need to do 10 points of damage. I can tap a dude down. How do I tap a dude down?
Yeah, really.
I can tap a land. Can I get 10 points of damage through? My opponent's going to block with everything, so this will do 4, 5, 6. So let's say they block. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's just untap. It just untaps a creature.
Yep.
Well, I think I just have to go for this anyways. I don't think I have a choice. I'm dead in the air next turn anyways. So I guess it's kind of how they block.
Yep.
So let's see. Okay. So let's see how much damage I can do. Depending on how they block. Yeah, I could have tapped 2 creatures to they animate the garrison and attack with that instead, but then it's just 1 creature and then they just block like this on it and it gets less damage through.
Yeah, Garrison doesn't have trample, right? It just untaps.
Yeah, it's just a 3/4. Okay, so right now I'm getting in 1. This is 6. So this is gonna die. So it's gonna absorb 5. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3. This is nothing. If I give it trample here, I'm getting through 1, 2, 3, and this would be a 7. So 6 would trample over, and if I just eat everything, what happens? Yeah, I guess I go for it.
YOLO.
Yep, that happens. Oh, it's only artifacts? Okay, that's not gonna work then. This already has trample. Yeah, that's not gonna change anything. I can't. I'd have to eat a bunch of stuff, even if I pump this +3. I think it just had trample. And then we're dead. Alright. Unfortunate we could not get the points through. turns out Aether Harvester is a good card. 3/5 flying, sometimes has lifelink. Pretty good.
Yeah, and Lookout did damage early.
Yeah, and Campbell was not being very nice to us. So, all right, now we are really going to call it a stream before we both fall asleep here.
Good idea.
So, thank you all for watching tonight. If you enjoyed the stream, I highly recommend you follow. I'm also on YouTube if you want to catch me before my next stream. Otherwise, I will return again on next Monday. I stream Mondays and Thursdays at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, mostly limited, mostly drafts, sometimes sealed, some stuff in between. Let's see, tomorrow is Friday. We're going to have some Rogues Gallery folks streaming tomorrow. TJ, I believe, has, what's Friday, Legacy? Legacy Friday, is that right, TJ? I believe that is true. So if you follow at MTGO Rogues, which is going by right down there right now, you can find out what we're doing every day, because we like to send it out on a tweet. So if you want somebody just to tell you, hey, what kind of streams can I watch tonight? Follow that. You'll find out. It's very convenient. It's like, it's kind of like the TV guide for Twitch for Magic streams. And a modern GPT all day Saturday. Sweet, I'm going to watch that.
Yeah.
I'm going to definitely tune in for that. All right, well, this sealed league has started off with a loss, unfortunately, but we will keep playing because it is a friendly league, and we can play that forever and ever and ever. So I think it is time for us to say goodnight before we both fall asleep again. Thank you to my moderators. Thanks for being here, Vonbane. I hope you had fun. I know it was kind of a quiet night, but
no, that's fine. No,
hopefully it was entertaining.
Yeah, it was a good time. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you, Boot to the Head. Thank you to my other moderators, DC Sports, Red Baron, also known as TJ, who is also a moderator. And thank you for stopping by. Thank you for one and all for watching. Yep, look for more Rogues this weekend. And tomorrow, look for me on Monday. If you like this sort of thing, go look at YouTube. And that's it. So I'm going to take a look here and see who we have streaming. For the Rogues Gallery, do we have anybody on right now? I haven't taken a look yet.
I don't know.
Can my roguey buddies let me know? Oh, roguies. Who do we have that is streaming? Is Zane still going? Or is Holy on? Oh, Zane is still going. So I'm going to send you over to Zane to see what crazy shenanigans he is up to. You will have fun. So that is it for me. Vonbane, thank you once again. And as I like to say at the end of the stream, may your next draft go better than the one we did tonight. Yeah, but we went 2-1, so go get a 3-0 for me. All right?
Yep.
Watch the Pro Tour. Have fun. Play some Magic. Have a good weekend. I will see you all on Monday. All right? I'm going to send you over to Zane, so stick around. Okay. Have a good night. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.